I've been out here all day, haven't got one ride, which is crazy. I don't know what's going on. Been out here all day. Well, for 4 hours without a ride. Doing ride share in the valley as normal. What is happening? Oh my God. What is going on? What's going on? I'm sitting here bored out of my mind, still haven't got a ride. I do ride share, and when I'm not doing rides, I chat. So what's going on? What is happening? Contemplating the Steelers' next matchup and how far they can go in the playoffs. What do you think about it? What the fuck? Oh my God. Just waiting for everybody to get on in here. My normal subs, get them in the building so we can get this chat going off. What's up? How's it going? Yep, still sitting here waiting on a ride. I do ride share. It's been really slow today. So, might as well go live instead of sitting here by myself being bored. What is happening? What's up? Sitting here doing ride share, waiting on a ride, and it's been dead all day. So, instead of sitting here by myself, I figured I'd go live. What is happening? Uribe? I can't tell if that's Little Man. What's up, Little Man? How's it going? Yeah, I do Uber and Lyft. And in between rides, I hop on here. Appreciate that. My beard kind of does its own thing. How's it going? What's up, Chelsea? Just hanging out. Been a very dead day. Boring as all get up. Yeah, yeah. I wish I was busier, but I like being on here too. I'm 55. Born in 1970. I don't know what all those emojis mean, but what's up? Oh no, I don't give a damn. You can ask me whatever you want. What's up? Okay, at least they're in the playoffs. Where's your team? I was born and raised in a little town called Toronto, Ohio. It's about 30 miles west of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, for sure. Yep, that's the way it is. Plus, like, I do live on here and it helps the channel. So, I'm doing something at least. My my Christmas was very good. Have I watched Venom? I watched all the Venom movies. I'm in America, yes. Cali, we're at in California. I lived in Culver City when I was younger. Chomp, 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 chomp. Eating brains? That's pretty cool. Yeah, nice to meet you too, man. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate that. Moist. Albany, where the hell's that at? I just know Southern Cali, like anywhere around LA. I've been down to San Diego, been to Tijuana. Poor Cowboys. One of these days. I don't know where Richmond is either, man. 9:49 UK. Did you see that the priest spread holy water in that end zone where he missed the kick earlier in the game, early in the day? Browns are terrible, dude. They fired the coach today, didn't they? Oh, it's by Oakland? Yeah, I don't know that part of the state. Yeah, that's how the NFL goes. I still think somehow the Bills are going to get in. Bills, Seahawks, maybe? Yeah, Pat's pretty good, but they can be beat. Bills beat them, Steelers beat them. The Jags, I don't know. I don't know what to think about the Jags. I mean, they came out of nowhere. This is the first year that Lawrence is playing worth a damn. I don't know. We'll have to see. They have to show me. They handle the Bills, then we'll see. If the Jaguars beat the Bills and the Steelers win, then the Steelers are going to play the Jags. New stadium. The Cons. Tony and his daddy building a new stadium, huh? They got money. The Cons got some money. Yep. As long as Tony doesn't spend all of daddy's money on AEW, it'll be all right. They own a soccer team too, don't they? Premier League team? I forget which one. I don't know what Gooning is, but that sounds familiar. Yeah, they are good, but I don't know what to think, man. Bears have lost 2 games in a row. Packers have been up and down. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Mr. I can't tell. Death? Mr. Death. How are you, Mr. Death? Are you a Chelsea fan? Is that who they own? Who does the Cons own? They own one of the Premier League teams. Was it Chelsea? Yeah, my beard kicks Santa's ass. It's flying by, man. It's always I always say Messi, and every time I do it, you're like, no, it's Ronaldo. I like Messi. Dude, I am. What's the? There was a very fat character, I forget what his name was, in Asgard. I'm more like that dude. Halstead, or I forget what his name is. Yeah, it is, but I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, Jags has got to prove it to me. Oh, you mean to win the Super Bowl, Jags plus 1,300? That's not a bad bet. Okay. I don't know what's up with you, gold, silver, but you do you. The 18th of 2022. What is that supposed to mean? Yeah, Messi. That's what I said. Ronaldo's too flashy. I know, dude. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I keep freaking forgetting to do Stray Kids. I didn't even put it in my reaction queue yet. I've been meaning to. I just literally keep forgetting. And as soon as I do a live, someone reminds me. I got to. I'm sorry. I'll remember somehow. I'm getting old, man. Memories fade. I get occupied. All right, man. Have a good one. What's up, Craig? Have a good one. Like this entire time, I've been doing these lives for like 3 weeks now. I have lapel mics at home. I always forget to bring them. Always forget. What's up, Nolan? I am Christopher Kringle now. Santa only works in... I'm only Santa in December. Shout out to the Border Patrol. Okay. I look poor. I'm not poor. I'm middle class. Someone poor couldn't be this fat. So... Ohio, little town called Toronto, Ohio. It's close to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Jaden. That's sad. Sorry to hear that. I am Chris Kringle in January. I'm only Santa in December. What's up, Frosty? Back. How's your heart, Frosty? You doing all right? Pretty good. Steelers. Yeah, I know. You don't have to you do have to keep reminding me, but you have to comment on one of my reaction videos because I look at all those comments. Actually, go to my community page. I did a post the other day and ask for suggestions. Go there and put it on that. What's up, Ben? Yes, we got your name. Thanks. Yeah, a little bit. I can't see your name, but hi, Mr. something. Mr. Grown. How you doing? Oh, so you're having like a panic attack, Frosty? You can't see my mouth? I know, not a hair. My mustache needs trimmed. It'll be all right, man. You'll be fine. I'd go see a doctor if you could, though. You definitely need to go see a doctor. You're a Sotai femboy from Greece. Congratulations. That's cool. Hit the gym, bro. All right, dude. Chew your food. Chew your food. Won't happen. No, I'm not Canadian. From Ohio. Near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Been to Toronto a couple of times. Toronto, Canada. Yes, USA. Ohio. It's a state. Humble? I don't know about that. You thought it was an oyster. Gotta chew that, man. 55. I'm in Ohio, yeah. PA is like 6 miles from where I'm sitting. I'm glad I'm around your dog. I am your dog. Why'd you kill me? I mean, there's probably Steeler fans in Canada. There's Steeler fans in Mexico, so why not? It's gotta be rough to be a Cowboys fan. Where'd he go? I'm relatively a nice guy. I am northern for sure. A Cowboys lover, if you keep saying it, you think it's gonna, manifest something for you. Happy New Akbar. I don't know what that means, but okay. What's wrong with old Akbar? Yeah, a little Irish. Yeah, for sure. All over the UK, really. Irish, Scottish, English, a little Norman. Yeah, I hope so. Good luck with that. This beard's a year old. 1 year. You ever heard of boats? That's how the Irish got here. That's have fun with that. And you're Muslim? Okay. Not against the law. Um, I don't think Trump wants to take over the world, so I don't think I have to worry about that. Shane Gillis is funny. You know, like Shane. Shane's like hanging out with you funny, which is weird because that usually doesn't translate to stage funny. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Uh, kinda. Kinda frosty. Christian adjacent. I don't know. Maybe. On the cheek, for sure. Not on the lips. I would just kill him. Why would I have to kiss him? No, I do not have diabetes. Do you have diabetes? Country name. I'm in the US, dude. Isn't it obvious? This chat's going. It's hard for me to even keep up. I don't know what you're talking about. It's the only way. That I don't. There's no way that kissing Trump would be the only way to save the world. I am a supporter of freedom. I am a supporter of what's best for America. That's what I'm a supporter of. Sure, Frosty. We're friends. Shane is unique, a red state comedian, very 22. Favorite tool brand DeWalt. It's Milwaukee, for sure. The Democrats in America aren't Democrats; they're socialists. But it's a whole, not all of them, but a good majority. The new Democrats are socialists. Solid eye contact or no eye contact? I have questions. You have to give me the parameters here. Eye contact or no eye contact? And do we have to embrace? I don't like it. I don't like IPA. I don't like my beer chewy. I'm a mixed drink guy. I like Captain and whatever. I could be a Packers fan if I lived in that area. Very similar to the Steelers. The Steelers are a football team, American football. They're the greatest franchise in NFL history. Well, at least Super Bowl era, anyhow. Are you saying the Packers are gay? Is that what you're saying? Packers are better? Maybe this year. They're not great either, though. I mean, they beat us head up, but that game could have won either way. Bears backed into the playoffs. Ohio's kicking ass, man. We got all kinds of stuff going on. Intel's building a massive chip factory outside of Columbus. There's a lot of jobs. Myles Garrett has done shit against us. Go look at the stats. Myles Garrett has literally done shit against the Steelers. Absolute shit. And for the first year in Miles' career, he's better than TJ Watt. Up until now, he hasn't been. Miles has done shit against the Steelers. Go look at the freaking stats. The only thing Miles ever did to the Steelers was hit Mason Rudolph in the head with his helmet. He's good against everybody else. He ain't good against the Steelers. He had like one tackle in the last game. That was it. If I had to choose an American sport, I would prefer hockey. That's fine. Mexico loves the Steelers. It'd be cool if they had their own team. They got to get some things squared around, though. I don't think that a lot of the players would be comfortable. Probably going in, maybe into Mexico City would be fine, but they got to get some things fixed up down there. I appreciate that. You know what? I just stumbled upon going live. I didn't do it. I've had my channel for 2.5 years. I never went live, but I just stumbled upon it, like trying to kill time, like in between rides. And I love riffing on the chat. I'm kind of a natural with that, like just going quick and bam, 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 and riffing on the chat. Yeah, I think I found my niche. Oh, yeah. Back in the day, the 70s Steelers were doing coke, steroided up the ass. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I have 18,000 subs. On this channel. I have a rap channel that's got like 2,500. I am Kris Kringle. It's January. I'm only Santa in December. Get it right. Godzilla. Recreational is legal in Ohio. I don't smoke anymore. I stopped smoking weed about 12 years ago. But recreational is legal. Yeah, it's legal. 100%. Expensive as shit, but legal. Like a dime's like $40 or something like that. I got a gummy that the customer gave me. It's been sitting in my house for like a month. Haven't taken it. No, you don't need 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch time hours or something like that. I was monetized like in my first 2 months, like 2.5 years ago. No, recreational means that you can just go buy it and use it anywhere. You can't use it in public, but you can use it. It just means that there's medicinal in the U.S., which is you have to have a medical card to get it. And then there's recreational, which means anyone can buy it. You can come from any state into Ohio and buy weed. Are you locked in twin? I'm not sure what the hell that means, but sure. You're allowed to cultivate a certain amount, yeah, legally. You just can't sell it. I'm in Ohio. I don't like, honestly, either, but Five Guys is my favorite fast food place. But I do stop at McDonald's to get a drink. Coke Zero is my favorite, and I drink one a day. Gimli, I'm a little taller than he is, but yeah, that fits. I'm fine with that. On occasion. I'll drink Dr. Pepper on occasion. Rum. Rum. I like Captain's my favorite. I love some Bacardi 151. Yeah, rum. I've always been a rum drinker. I usually cook 90% of my meals are homemade. I only order out when I got extra money or I'm like I've worked all day and I don't feel like cooking. 90% of my food is homemade. Yeah, I just use the air fryer now. I don't even cook real great stuff now. I mean, I still make like chops and stuff like that in the air fryer. I used to cook like crazy. I don't like fruit cake, but if it had some rum and was that cognac in it, I might eat it. I don't drink coffee, so I don't care either way. Yeah, I've never been a coffee person. I think both are shit. Now, back in the day, I was definitely a Chevy guy. I love old Camaros. I don't know. How the fuck should I know? No, Aaron A Rod's fine. He did his Achilles 2 years ago. That was 2 years. 700 and freaking 30 days. Yeah, Toyota, Honda, or Mazda. That's all I buy. Ugh. I will never own either, so it doesn't really matter. I have driven a Ferrari before, never drove a Lamborghini. I wish I was Jack Lambert. Jack Lambert's got to be like pushing 80 at this point. Yeah, it wasn't. Medical field's changed. The knee injury used to be a career ender. No, my hair's tied up. It's tied up. Yeah, a lot of truck drivers live in their trucks. Around here, we have a lot of oil and gas, and the truck drivers that drive for that will stay here for like a month straight. I could never do it. I'm claustrophobic. That would drive me crazy. Yeah, Lambert was amazing. One of my favorite players growing up. Favorite movie ever? It's hard. Saving Private Ryan is a really good movie. Favorite comedy is probably Better Off Dead. It's an old movie. You need to see it. It's funny. Appreciate that. My beard appreciates it. I don't know, man. I don't. If I have guests, I'll wear a hat inside the house because some days don't feel like fixing my hair because I got long hair. It's a pain in the ass. If I have guests, I'll wear a hat in the house. But when I'm by myself, I don't wear a freaking hat in the house. Yeah, you drive professionally. I drove in my 20s for Snyder doing Walmart distribution. I was a single father, though, and I was gone too much, so I had to quit. That's what they say. Once again, I don't wear shoes in the house. I don't, so not everyone does. Yeah, most people don't. They wear them like you have to take them off when you get in the house. I appreciate that. I'm kind until it's time not to be kind. I'm usually kind to most people though. Now, people put on slippers in their house, but most people don't wear their shoes unless they're like in and out, like planning on going somewhere immediately. People take their. I know I got to do a Stray Kids reaction. I've been told that a million times. I don't make New Year's resolutions. I try to make better myself as much as I can. Christmas Eve last year, I was clean shaven. Yeah, I'm not buying that. My dad was a preacher. I grew up in the church. I went to church 3 times a day. I don't need you telling me anything, but thanks. I'm an independent person. I'll make my life choices. Steak's my favorite food. Ribeye. I do ride share. I buy and sell stuff online, and I do YouTube. I sold cars for 20 some years. So I'm kind of retired, but I work more hours now than I ever did. So appreciate that. Yeah, my beard kind of does its own thing. That's complete genetics. I have no control over it. I don't do DoorDash. No, hell no. I'm not waiting on restaurants, and yeah, I'm not doing that. I drive Uber and Lyft. It's called Better Off Dead. It stars John Cusack and I don't know the other dude. The other dude was in Revenge of the Nerds. He was Booger in Revenge of the Nerds. It's a very good movie. It's a very funny movie. It's about a kid that's trying to kill himself, which doesn't sound funny, but it's kind of funny. I'm medium. Yeah, I'm medium. I'm divorced. I mean, it depends on how much you want to work. I mean, everything I do, I could make much more money off if I worked harder. I don't do ride share at night, so I don't make as much money as I could. I don't buy and sell stuff enough. If buying and selling things, I go to state auctions and buy pallets of stuff from Target and Walmart. I could make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year doing that, but I just don't want to work that hard. And then once again on on YouTube, I'm on here maybe 10 hours a week. If I put 40 hours in on YouTube, I could make enough money to live. You got to watch the freaking movie. Remember, this is the 80s, so we didn't take things so freaking seriously as everyone does now. It's hilarious. The movie's hilarious. You guys take shit too seriously now. The movie is about a kid trying to kill himself and failing, and it's freaking hilarious. It is what it is. We weren't soft back then. We could laugh at things. I just don't want to work that hard. I could fill up a warehouse with like returned items from Target, Walmart, Amazon, and I could just ship all over the world, but I just don't want to work that freaking hard. No, what it is, you go through these liquidation companies and you'll go to like Target distribution and you'll pick up a pallet of items people just return. When these companies get returned items at their stores, they don't put them back on the shelves. They just stack them on a pallet, and then the pallet gets sent back to the distribution center. Well, they sell those things for pennies on the dollar, and most of the stuff's unopened, so you can make a lot of money doing that. No, like I said, I haven't smoked weed in 12 years. But I can make that happen. There's like 4 weed stores within a couple miles of where I'm sitting. So it's called Better Off Dead. It stars John Cusack. It was one of my favorite comedies growing up. If I watched it today, it might not hold up, but to me back then it was hilarious. No, I just Yeah, I did more to distribution centers. I only did it for like a year because once again I was a single father and I was going way too long. Yeah, yeah. All right, guys, I got to ride. I got to go. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for jumping in. No, I don't. It was somewhere I didn't want to go. It was too far away. I have like gummies in my house that someone gave me as a gift on a ride as a tip. And yeah, that's it. That have just sat in my room and I haven't used them. No, I used to. I don't have my CDL anymore. There's we do oil and gas here, and there's sandbox drivers here, and I drive those guys to the airport. They have offered me a million jobs. I just haven't went back and got my CDL. They've even offered me no touch, where I don't have to get out of the truck, and I still haven't done it. If you ride for a company here, you're making $4,000 a week. If you own your own, you're making. Thanks for the golden poop, appreciate it. If you own your own, you're making $10,000 a week up here doing sandboxes. It's funny. Like I said, I haven't watched it in a long time, but it was super funny back when I was young. I don't know if my adult mind would find it as funny as I did, but I don't know how old you are. The references might be dated. You might not get some of the references. Yeah, you probably won't get some of the references. It might not be as funny to you. Watch it anyhow. It's still pretty funny. If you don't understand something, just Google it. It'll explain it. Chat GPT it. There's a sister movie to that called One Crazy Summer with the same actors. Pretty funny. That whole series was very childish and funny. Yeah, watch that one. It's hilarious. For sure. Have you seen There's Something About Mary? That's a very funny movie also. That's Ben Stiller and Cameron Diaz. That's very funny. Yeah, it's a good movie. So you like dramas? I mean, to say that, then you would have to say the Browns game was fixed. And who's fixing the games exactly? I mean, there's no way the players are, all the players have gotten together and decided to lose games. I mean, so the only people you could really affect is maybe a couple players and then a referee. I've had my beard braided. It hurts. It hurts my face. It hurts really bad. Caddyshack. Oh yeah, you can't beat that. That's good. Jack Lambert's my favorite Steeler player of all time. You understand? I was young when he was playing. Yeah, I mean, you could do it by officials, and then you can fix it by just the schedule. Honestly, Eric Green only played for like 4 or 5 years. He didn't play long enough to be that influential. But if that's your favorite player, it's your favorite player. See, here's the difference. I don't care if you've been naughty. I don't give a damn if you've been nice. I mind my own freaking business and don't give a shit what other people are doing. So, no, it's Caddyshack. I know. I knew what you were saying. Jack Lambert helped you change a flat tire. Oh, Eric Green did. I'm sorry. So you like him because he helped you change a flat tire? He's a big dude. Did he hold your car up in the air while you were changing the tire? Yeah, I'm afraid of my beard. My beard scares me. It's pretty tough. Yeah, he lifted the whole car up. Yeah, I figured that. He was gigantic. The Darnell Washington, the one the Steelers have now, reminds me of him. Yeah, I wish his career would have been longer. I don't know what. I think he blew a knee out or something. He was very good when he played, for sure. Like I said, he reminds me of Darnell Washington. He was huge but super athletic. He played for Georgia too. Yeah, I have a childish brain also. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a 12-year-old that just woke up and this happened. And I'm like, what the is going on? For sure. It's getting dark. Ugh, it's too much. That's better. Yeah, I like wrestling back then. I'm going to turn the car on because my phone is going dead and my car is going dead. Yeah, I was around for a Hulk Hogan era. He was good for the time. So I've been out here since 11 or 12. I have a one ride off all day, and it was a shitty one. That's insane. Yeah, I mean, and to be childish is, based on the beholder, I guess. People can't control what their faces look like, dude. That's not nice. Somebody that has a scary face could be like the nicest person in the world. You don't know. In this day and age, to be moderately rich, you probably got to make 250, 250 and up. It depends on where you live too. I mean, who do I want to see? Obviously the Steelers, but I don't think they're going to make it. Yeah, I think in this day and age, you got to make 250. When I was selling cars, I made a little bit over 100, but that was back 20 years ago, and I was upper middle class. Like I could afford anything I wanted. To be considered at 250, as long as you didn't live in New York or LA or San Fran, you could pretty much, like in this area, you could literally do anything you want if you made 250. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh yeah. I mean it. Yeah, open a Somali child care center. You can make a lot of money. Depends. It's easy to make money depending on what you're willing to do. That you need more money to live in LA and New York. You were asking me what would be considered rich or well off. If you made 250 in LA and New York, you're just middle class. You make 250 in Pittsburgh, you're rich. Cost of living is just crazy in those places. Cost of living's crazy, taxes crazy, and so on. If I was rich, I'd move to Florida because there's no income tax in Florida. Well, you're in India, right? You got too many people, too many other people looking for jobs. Average right now, I think it's 50 or 60, something like that. Yeah, like if you were here in the United States, you'd just have to move to somewhere where there wasn't many people and there was enough jobs. I bet. I bet. You can Google what the average is. I'm assuming it's around 60 grand now. That's about what I make with all my jobs. But I have the luxury of my house is paid off, so I don't have a mortgage or rent to pay. So Frosty, do you have any skills? Can you code? Do you? that's that's. Don't say that. Don't say that. You can overcome any circumstance you're in. You just gotta have a positive attitude. You gotta gain some sort of skill that makes you, undeniable. Learn how to code, get into IT, something. I don't know what the AI jobs are now. I don't know if scripting or you know whatever that is. Are you kidding me? I'm 55. What are you talking about? People live to, I think average age in the U.S. is like 80 now. It's like upper 70s. You got plenty of time, man. I'm 55. I'm just getting started. And you have no control over that anyhow. You could be gone tomorrow, or you could live 50 more years. You don't know. You can't worry about something you can't control. You just got to do the best for yourself, you know, right now. Yeah, I'm understanding that. Doesn't mean that doesn't have to be your story either. You could live another 50 years. You don't freaking know. You don't want to live 50 years? Why? I love being alive. Oh my god. I might give up, guys. I'm not going to give any rides today for whatever reason. I've never seen it this dead before. It's the beginning of the month. Usually busy as hell. Dude, you got to make your own freaking choices. This too shall pass. However you're feeling today shall pass. Being alive is amazing. It's freaking amazing. Even like your shittiest day is still better than not being here. That's not being free. That's being done. That's being done. That's being nothing. That is not free. Get some help, my bro. Get some freaking help. Life's fucking awesome. I wake up every morning and thank fucking God I'm still here. like I said, man, just put your head down and move forward, man. Everything passes. Bad things, good things, everything passes. You just gotta, number one, you gotta love yourself, man. You gotta appreciate yourself. Because no matter how bad you think, no matter how bad you think that your life is, there's people out there who got a lot worse than you do. So you gotta be thankful for the gifts you have. You should be thankful for the things in your life that you might not think are great, but other people would kill to have what you have. You know what I'm saying? You got to be thankful for that. I look at life as a gift, and if I was ungrateful for the gift I've been given, then I'm not. Who the hell am I? I can't be selfish and be ungrateful for the things I have that other. Sure, I want a big house. Sure, I want a fancy car and crap like that. But look, I got a place to warm. Obviously, I got enough food to eat. I got people that love me, and I got, like I said, I got so much more than other people have. I got an iPhone 17. I got all these great things. It doesn't matter. I mean, there's people that don't, are killing themselves for a bowl of rice to eat. So I'm not going to be selfish and feel bad about my situation. It was a crazy game last night, and I don't know if my heart can handle much more. Yeah, I don't know. That was insane. Everyone on my block heard me scream when he missed that kick. My opinion on wealth inequality, I don't think the CEO should be making 200 times what the average worker is making. If you look at the charts from the 70s until now, that has gotten way out of control. We have CEOs that are basically robbing their companies blind, and they don't care about what happens to the company after they get out. We got to get that under control. Other than that, I don't think that people should sit on their ass and get the benefits of people that work hard either. So we got to get the top end out of it's out of control. It really, really is out of control. Yeah, I know he missed a field goal, just like our kicker missed the extra point, which made that field goal so important. So shit happens in a game. You can't blame it on the kicker. Their defense let the Steelers march down the field and answer every time they scored. There's a lot of reasons why you lose a game. It's not the last play. To assume that a 44-yarder was going to be easy on a field where the wind was obviously blowing kicks like crazy is asinine on their coach too. They should have tried to gain another 5 yards or 10 yards before that. But once again, if our kicker wouldn't have missed the extra point, then that field goal would have just been a tie the game, and they probably would have played it differently. Like I said, there's a million plays in the game. You can't just blame the last one. Like if the Steelers would have lost, I wouldn't have blamed my kicker for missing that extra point. I would have blamed the defense for letting a receiver get behind him three times in the game, wide open. That would have been why we lost the game, not because our kicker missed an extra point. The Ravens lost the game because they allowed the Steelers to march down the field every time they scored and answered. That's why they lost the game. Yeah, we have winners. Yeah, it's cold as shit. There's snow everywhere right here. Yeah, see, there's snow freaking everywhere. It's going to melt this week, though. It's going to be in the 50s all week long. Yeah, it's cold here too, dude. Not everywhere in America is cold, but where I live, it is. All right, guys, we're at about an hour. Hey, Frosty, man, like I said, you take one day at a time, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here for the night. I appreciate you guys joining me. Check out my channel, man. I got a ton of music reactions, 1,500 of them on there. Plenty of things you'd be interested in. I appreciate you. Peace and love.